Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another live stream. As always, I tell everybody that this is a family-friendly channel. There's no racism, no nastiness of any kind. If you cannot abide by those rules, you will be kicked out without question. And I'm not working. Welcome, everybody. As always, I tell everybody that this is a family-friendly channel. There's no racism, no nastiness of any kind. If you cannot abide by those rules, you will be kicked out of here without question. So as long as you abide by those rules, you will be able to be up in the chat. If for any reason there is a power failure and we lose power, I'll come back up as soon as possible. There we go. And I will be back. I don't come back in as soon as possible. That means there was a power failure or some problem with the internet, which I wasn't supposed to have, but I did once again. And I'm trying to work that out. Like I said, my monetization in next month or so. Hopefully, I hope to be monetized by spring, which is just about a month away. So on March, I would say March 21st, 2026, should be spring. And hopefully we'll be monetized by then. And I will have all my bugs and everything worked out. Yeah. So again, if you cannot cooperate, if you make a bad comment, you put a lot of emojis in here. Something stinks or something like that, I will kick you out. No questions asked. I will not tolerate any trolling or BS or anything like that. I will not tolerate. There's no racism, no nastiness of any kind. So hopefully you can abide by those rules. And as long as you are here, which you will see tomorrow, I will show everybody the problem that I'm having with the internet services and how we plan to address everything around the room and everything else. So one of a few things today, we still don't have the backup. I'm gonna just wind up buying shade to cover it. Although my wife doesn't want it, but that's what I'm gonna do. And again, the same stupid problem with the stupid camera. I had turned it off. I had everything ready to go, and The camera went dead. It had to shut down the whole system. Just this. And it finally came up. So tomorrow night, I'm going to come on at 8:30, and I'm going to come on at 8, and I'm going to make sure everything is running and ready to go at 8:30. And I'm going to try that system. I'm going to shut everything down and bring everything back up and do it that way. So, I seeing me here. Here we go. All right. Now, let's see this. Let's get our mailing address up here. And what we'll do is we'll check for a like. If you come into the channel, I would appreciate it if you could give a like for the channel, because that helps with the algorithm and everything else and what we're doing. And of course, things don't go right for me. I did exactly what they said, programmed everything. My daughter thing, I had my friend come and check everything out. Let's make sure this is right. I'm trying to get somebody for the next 2 weeks to come over and go over everything with me as far as computer programming, uh, all the editing, how to edit things, and I want to show everybody how to do it. And this way I'll have it and it'll be like a class for not only for me, but for you as well. To get everything go. And I just came up and babbled about the room and what we're doing, uh, getting ready to take down our Valentine's stuff, putting up Easter. We're not going into St. Patrick's Day because Lenten season starts this Wednesday. And it would be too much to put up that, it wouldn't be up that much. So Wednesday, we'll be taking down our Valentine stuff and getting the Valentine stuff down, putting the Easter stuff up in the house, and getting ready to take down the winter display in the window. And that's what we're doing today. We had snow this morning, but it changed over to rain, like a drizzle or whatever, and it cleared up. Right now, it is 31 degrees. It's supposed to go down a little bit, and thank God the snow almost virtually melted, but we should be getting some more snow next week. And we're going into the Garmin thing with YouTube, and I told everybody I would be going down. That's exactly what happened. cataracts, probably. Yeah. Uh, want to want to talk about don't want to talk about it right now. I got to get my eyes tested and everything. I discussed that. All right. Uh, let me get this up. I'm afraid of what happened to me. Something else that came up. My subscribership right now is 8,164. What I'm going to try to do is to make sure that I see my beard thing. I will be dyeing my beard tonight, going for my hair tomorrow and stuff. So it will look better. And what they do is they make sure my beard is trimmed and everything. It will look nice tomorrow. So the beard doesn't match the face, but it will be dyed tomorrow. So I'm at 8164, 8,164. And what I told everybody, what doing the clues in the video, this is the experiment for the next 2 weeks to keep my monetization up a certain level, keep going at the level and try to keep my numbers at a certain peak to get my monetization stay up there. That's what I'm going to do to earn money and by posting videos. And I'll show you what I mean on Friday. And my monetization did go down. It's down to 3706 as of the 11th. It may go down more. The 11th. So it's at 18,961. And as of the 12th, it went down to 12,000. So it's going to go down more. And then 8,000 is going to, so now it's going up again. And that was the problem that I had where I wasn't posting or anything. So I got to keep posting to keep my level up there or get people in the thing to keep watching my videos and stuff like that. That's what I'm going to show you. Keep the people interested in the channel and what I'm doing. And it looks like it's going up, and I have to keep it up there as of the 15th. It went up. 12th and the 13th, the 14th it went down. So it may stabilize and then go down a little bit, go up again, and hopefully we want to keep it there. So what we got to do is keep posting and stuff like that, show you what I do at the end of my experiment. I will explain some of it to you today. I'm watching a bunch of videos and I will include those video tutorials that I watch for our channel. So I have to welcome everybody to the chat and tell you what we are doing. So what I did, as I always do, I put up my mailing list. This is my mailing list right here. So we went down. The mailing list right here is Garden Aquatics Remix, whatever you want to call it. $32.80 Sunrise Highway, Wantagh, New York, 11793. Again, Garden Aquatics Remix, 3080 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantagh, New York, 11793. That's what you have to do. Hopefully, we won't have any more problems. So now what I'll do is I'll bring up the URL so if somebody wants to come in. If you're new to the chat, you will not be able to come up into the chat until I know you for at least a week and you're around, stuff like that. There are some new members that I will allow up to come into the chat this week. And here's the URL to come up into the chat. There it is. We'll send it to the top of the page. I don't know where Joseph is. I will be contacting him again this week. We'll see if we can get him to come up into our chat and everything else. But other than that, that's it. And we'll begin our little talk. So you heard my rant and everything else. So everything is working now. So I want to thank everybody.
I love it. You guys are so great.
So you have this up twice. This is in both feet. So thank you. And I will decide where we're going. Chat. And what has happened? As I told everybody, if you go watch that video, I tell everybody that the channel is going to change a little bit. I'm going to have a format, and the format is to pivot to a scheduled day. And what I'm trying to do is to work it out with my schedule and everything else, my doctor visits, taking my wife back and forth and stuff like that, that I have to set a regimen. So that's why I'm waiting till March 21st when we celebrate our new season, 2026 season. The season starts in March. That's when I started the YouTube thing and pick the date, change everything. And that's what we're doing. I know it may be confusing, but it's the physical year of the channel. It doesn't go to, do the normal thing. We're gonna try to stay up until 11 o'clock, that's it, tonight. And I'm gonna try to get a schedule that, say I'm gonna come up at this time, I'm gonna come up at this time. What I wanted to see was, it's worked for a while, but this way I know what I have to do. So I have to schedule all that that way. If there is a change or anything, I will have to let you know. I'm gonna set everything up on a schedule for the month, and then start next month. So what I'm doing, I planned this week already. I screwed up my schedule because I didn't follow my protocol. So what I have to do tomorrow morning, whatever, check this, see if I can come up without problem with the camera. And then an hour before we go up, I will make sure, boot this camera and everything, and make sure that we are okay to come up into the chat. Hope there's somebody out there that's listening to it and would pick up on it, but that's here and there. So we have this working. What we will do, if tomorrow it's going to be cold, I believe, let's find out what the weather is. My schedule for tomorrow is 11 o'clock. Put up 6 shorts, and then do a video about outside, about the gardening, the grass, where the bushes are, what we have to look forward to. We're not ready to plant or put any emergent down on the lawn because the lawn is still covered with snow, and the temperature has to be above 30, I would say at least 35 degrees for us to do anything outside with the grass. Maybe rake the grass and stuff like that, do a spring cleanup, and then get ready to seed. And that's what we'll discuss tomorrow. That will be the video for Lawn and Garden Tuesday. Our spring cleanup, when to do it, what to look for, get ready to clean out the yard and stuff like that. And we have Lewis here, the first one in the chat tonight. Welcome, Lewis. Welcome. For being here. What I gotta do is check this. Thank you for coming in. It's not working. Nope.
Awesome!
Okay, it is. I just gave you a like. Thank you for coming in. Today I had to shovel the snow, so that ruins my schedule. But what I should have done, which I didn't do, is schedule that for the stream. That would get the snow, and when I can get out there and cut the grass, or do a project outside, have that in my schedule. That's what I have to do, is set myself up for it. There's no time for dilly-dally and everything. And we have Jesse in the chat. Welcome, Jesse. Nobody has come in yet. We just have Jesse coming in. Everybody's coming in now. It was supposed to be on at 8:30, but again, they had a problem with the camera. Welcome, Jesse. So you started. Thank you for being here. So tomorrow we'll be in this room, and I'll show you what I do with my OCD and everything else that I call it. Uh, I'm, I'm a perfectionist. I'm going to take some stuff down and redo it and try to set everything up in such a way that it looks okay. That's what I do. So I want to welcome everybody to the chat. Thank you. Welcome to the show. And again, this is the man cave. And of course, we have the echo. And I want to thank you for being here. So hopefully everything will work tonight. And as we progress through the night, I would say by 10 o'clock, we should have a lively crew in here and everything. Right now, we have 4 views and we have 4 people watching. Should have, like, so we'll check it. They'll probably have about 2 or 3 likes. So if you haven't given a like, I want to find out what the weather is for tomorrow. What's the weather for tomorrow? It's going to be 43 to 34 as a low, 43 as a high. So it could be higher. So that's a thought. But we won't be outside that much because we still can't do that much outside because of the snow. So I'll be explaining that to everybody. And I get this accent. I don't know where I got getting it from. But tomorrow my baby will be died. So, and then it's going to be 40 on Wednesday, and then 35, 37 on Thursday, with a low of 34, 38 on Friday, the low of 35, and then on Saturday, 43 with a low of 34. On Friday, there's a chance of rain. As long as it stays above 34 degrees for a certain period of time, which we'll discuss tomorrow, I will be probably getting ready to see and stuff like that. But the long range forecast for Saturdays, as I said, 34 to 30, 34 degrees, 43 to 34. So we still have the 34 range where we're just above freezing or below freezing at night. And then on what I said on Monday, it's going to be 34 with a low of 19 at night. So again, we're going to go down into a freeze. And then on Tuesday, we don't get above 32 degrees. It's going to be 23 and 19 at night. And then on Wednesday, 30 and 15. So we're going into another cold snap and there's a chance of snow. So we're doing, and we'll check out our blower. And so that we'll check out our plants and we'll look at our plants and stuff like that. I showed you the plants are coming back and I will show everybody that, and I will link that video to it, where the evervita bushes look lively, and now I think, but that's the time of year. It's not going through a deep freeze, but we have a freeze anyway. So in other words, the temperature is not going to go deeply down. So the growth spurt for the tree and the sap and everything will go up into the tree. The lifeblood of the tree will warm up and the tree will come back. If we had a deep freeze where we didn't have any thaw or anything like that, that would be concerned. But the roots are really protected. They're down far enough and everything else that they're protected, that once the warmth comes up through the ground and the ground continues to warm up, that temperature will slowly bring up and revitalize the flowers, revitalize the perennial flowers, and revitalize the bushes and stuff like that, the evergreens and stuff like that do get a dark color like they want to give up. If you have a real old one, that would be the case, but these are going to come back. I can see it. And I will show you the secret that I planted those stems in the ground to put the lights up in the Christmas display. I put those branches, and it looks like those branches are taken. Once we get to the garden, we'll check the ones that I put in the water. The ones that are just stuck in the ground, we're going to secure and see if they stay upright. And if they do, take root, which would be nice. And I just stuck them in the ground. That were pieces that I took off the top of the tree. And we'll trim that tree down also. I'll tell you, spring cleanup would involve trimming trees of probably the end of March, beginning of April, before June, which June 22nd is usually the first day of spring, first full day. So that's what we're looking to do. And if you have any questions for me or just want to come up, they can, because you're a member of the channel, and I call you members and stuff like that. I'm going to have a schedule for membership, and the highest membership gets discounts on everything. And we'll have things for, I think I'm going to, things where people who do join the channel, if they want stickers, they can send me a thing in a private email that I will get them. And I, like I said, I keep everybody's email, everybody's addresses separate from anything else, and I do not give them out. I should also do not solicit advertising or take advertising in any way, shape, or form, because I don't believe in that. If I have to advertise something and say this product is good or bad or whatever, I have to submit to the advertiser to advertise. So I'm not going to physically advertise. But advertisements we get in the channel, there's a product that I like or whatever, I will sell a product. If they want to recommend something, I'm going to buy it and give my honest opinion. That's what I'm going to be doing. We'll be going over that aspect of the channel. And hopefully we get a good thing. We'll go over on Savers app as far as that will be coming out in March about what the supermarkets are doing with the card and stuff. And we got Mount Sparrow chat. I'm sleepy today. I have chat on, just gonna listen. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. And that's what I was too, but I was perfectly ready to come, and we had that problem. But that's it, and I gotta make sure when I come in this room to start my live stream, the first thing I gotta do is put up the screen and see if I have the camera working or not. And that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go over to every aspect of my live stream, what I have around me, how everything works, how everything's hooked up, and what my plans are to redo this, get rid of the mishmash of wires again, and hopefully keep it organized. And like I said, what I'm going to do, I spoke to everybody. If you watched the tutorial today, that I will go into a thing why I'm doing this and what I'm going to do with the wires. I'm going to zip tie the wires all together because I don't want to put that cable wrap on the wires because if I have to take them out, I have to take the cable wrap off. So that's a pain in the neck. So I'm going to zip tie the wires together. That's what we're going to do. I'm also going to be making keychains and everything else. So if you send me a sticker to the address at the top of the screen, that's this. Again, I will tell everybody, this is my address. It said stickers. You will get 2 big stickers like this, 2 big ones, and then 2 small ones like this. Like that. So you get 4 stickers from me. You just have to send me yours, and I will send you mine. And then if you just want the stickers from the channel, send me your address on a self-addressed envelope. I will include the stamp and send them to you. The address is Garden Aquatics Remix, or just Garden Aquatics, 3280, Box 174, Montour, New York, 11793. Okay? Thank you, and we'll say that again at the end. The URL is up if anybody wants to come up. I just shared you out on my community tab. Thank you, Lewis. That's what he's saying. And when the chat comes, the chat's right here on both sides, the vertical and the portrait and the landscape feed right here. The thing, when I paste it, it comes right here, and the vertical feed is up here. So got it? Got it. Hopefully you can read it. I made it as big as possible as they will allow me to do. And that's what we're doing. I took down the stuff that I put up and everything else because I got to get a new one because I think that was starting to get old. That was what we had up here in the beginning. I showed everybody today why I got rid of it. If I do a video early in the morning, you don't get that bright sun because we have snow on the ground. This sun is reflecting off the white snow, and it's a bright glare in the window. So that's why I'm not doing the videos again. As you can see, that's what I had originally, and I don't want to do that. So I want to get it perfected and be as professional as possible. And that's what I'm doing. As I get professional, I will show you what I'm doing to be professional. Yeah, you can get cable zip ties at the hardware store. I get the zip ties from Dollar Tree. Right here, we're going to use these. I have black ones and stuff. I'm going to use these right here. These we got from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to be using these. All right. And tie them up. I got the cable ties for the attic to tie up the vents and stuff. And we'll be doing that. We're finishing that, putting all the Christmas stuff away in the back, bringing all the Fourth of July stuff and everything else forward for after Easter. We will be doing our Fourth of July and get ready for May. Good Lord willing, if we're still here. So I think it looks very strange, but I have, so we'll be doing that, and we'll be tying them up and everything. Hopefully, I don't drop anything. We got the new modem that's working, but this camera still has to be rebooted. So I got to make sure everything is shut down at night so that everything runs. And then I'm going to be setting up my dual screen so that you can share a screen like this. See if this comes up. Like that. Share. See like that. You're seeing what I see. This is what I see, okay? Right here, I can show you. All right, on the screen, you're not seeing this on the, you're seeing this on both vertical and horizontal. Not that clear, but we can bring it up to full image like this. Now, what you're seeing is my chat in double time and everything. So you got, it just goes on forever. You see that? That's all we're talking about. We'll eliminate all that because I will have a separate screen. So you're watching me in real time. Look at that. See that? Let me do that for an intro one time or something like that. So you see chat come up. Hopefully this will work. I believe it will. So what you see here is the screen itself. Now what I have to do is on this side, split the screen and get my email address and program that into StreamYard or have it available and click on it and click on share screen and it will come up and you won't see this ripple effect because this is showing the screen going to infinity and beyond. This is the man cave. Okay? You see that? That's the man cave. Rippling effect. Okay? So now you're seeing it in both times. So that's wicked. Now, Lewis Fuller said we get back to chat. So we'll be setting it up to where I can get my YouTube channel on one side of the screen. That's right here. You won't see this, but there will be the YouTube side of the StreamYard, and I can bring up my videos and stuff like that and share videos with you. Now we can get out of this. But that's the idea. I may do that. And he's telling us that yes, next coming week, we have some storms on the way, and it looks like we could have some tornadoes. I heard about that. So now what we can do is we can eliminate this. can remove it. There we go. We're back. Put this back. There we go. And we'll get rid of this. But that's the idea. We're going to do that. You'll be able to see. You'll have like a stream going for that. When we get monetized and we're making money, I will have somebody here for about an hour go over something like this for the channel. And if somebody worked with me, we'll do the videos earlier. And I show you how to edit, and that person will be showing me how to edit and showing you. So if I do have a problem, I could call on this guy, have this guy on call. And I will introduce other channels to you that have this protocol. So that's better. I'm going to leave that. So everybody can see the chat. And Mount Sparrow says hi to Jesse. So that's what we're doing. And like I said, making my studio better. I may be dressing in a tie or proper attire and stuff like that. This is what we consider a podcast or a blog. What's the difference between a podcast and a blog? We'll go into that. Good evening, God Aquatic Remix. You're already in the chat. You already said that. I'm on this end. Okay, on both ends. It's usually coming up on both, so you don't have to say it on the phone end or the chat. It comes up on both. And I just gave you a like on this end. I don't know if it counts, but thank you. So you got phone and the landscape feed. That's what they call it, to make it simple for everybody. Now, I'm going to ask Google, and I'm going to go into that in depth on Friday. And I'll be watching videos over, play it again, over, and play it again repetitively to get the hang of the chat. In other words, I will get the hang of what I have to do. You do this, you press this, you do that. So thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. You're welcome. So now I'm going to ask Google or Garmin what the difference between, let's see, let's ask Gemini, whatever you call it, Google's AI. Here it is. What is the difference between a blog and a podcast? What is a blog? What is a podcast?
Blog is something you read, while a podcast is something you hear. Both allow people to share stories, expertise, or news. The vibe and the delivery are completely different. What is a blog? A blog, short web blog, is a website or a section of a website that features regularly updated written content. It's essentially an online journal or a collection of articles, format, primarily text, often supported by images or short videos. Consumption, read it on a screen. Structure, posts are usually displayed in reverse chronological order, newest stuff first. Examples, travel diaries, sites, tech news sites like The Verge, or corporate update pages. What is a podcast? Podcast is a digital audio program that you can stream or download. It's like a modern version of a radio show, but you can listen to it whenever you want rather than tuning in at a specific time. Primarily audio, though some video podcasts exist on platforms like YouTube. Consumption. Listen to it via headphones or speakers, often while doing other things. Driving, gym, chores. Structure. Divided into episodes, often organized into seasons. Examples. True crime series, interview shows like the Joe Rogan Experience, or daily news briefings like the Daily. Key differences at a glance. Feature. Blog. Podcast. Primary. Written. Audio slash voice. Best. Skipping. Searching for facts. DIY tutorials. Storytelling. Multitasking. Personal connection. Needed. Just a computer slash phone. Microphone. Software. SEO power. Hi. Loves text. Medium. Relies on titles and show notes. Engagement. Visual and mental. Auditory and emotional. Which one should you choose? Choose a blog if you are a strong writer. Want to be easily found on Google or have content that requires diagrams and links. Choose a podcast if you have a radio voice. Love interviewing people. Want to reach an audience that is too busy to sit down and read. Would you like me to help you brainstorm a list of topics for a blog or a podcast based on your interests?
What is a blog? Not a blog. What is a blog?
One letter difference changes everything. While a blog is for readers, a vlog is for viewers. Think of it this way. Blog equals digital magazine slash journal. Vlog equals digital TV show slash movie. What is a vlog? A written word. As we touched on, a blog, short for weblog, is a text-based platform. It's like a public dialogue or a series of articles written by an individual or a small group. How do you make it? Test it out on platforms like WordPress, Medium, or Substack. Experience. It's quiet, temple. Skim it for the info you need. Keystream. It is great for SEO, search engine optimization. When you search how to make something impossible, you can find a blog post. What is a vlog? The visual story. A vlog, short for video blog, is a blog where the medium is video. Instead of writing about their day or a specific topic, the creator films themselves talking about it. How you make it. Film yourself using a camera and phone and upload it to platforms like YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram. The experience. It's personality driven. You see the creator's face, hear their tone, and see their environment. Key strength, connection. It's much easier to feel like you become a blogger because you're looking at the eye. Blog versus vlog, the comparison. Blog. Blog. Main action. Reading. Watching. Primary platform. Websites. WordPress. Ghost. YouTube. TikTok. Reels. Live. Informative. Structured. Personal. Visual. High energy. Editing. Reading and formatting. Video cutting. Sound effects. B-roll. Ability. Reading on a bus train. Great for entertainment while relaxing. A quick example. Blog. A written post titled 10 Best Things to Do in Tokyo. Photos and map. A 15-minute video of a person actually walking through Tokyo, eating street food, and reacting to the sights in real time. Would you like to figure out which format, blog, or podcast would be the best fit for a specific idea you have?
Yes, the specific idea I have is garden and aquatics, like how to plant in a garden, and aquatics would be a fish keeping or a pond outdoors. That's what I'm planning to vlog and do a podcast about. Let's see what it says. We have Joseph. I was looking for him. Oh, welcome to the chat. Let's see. Let's see if we can get him in. Hi. You're saying hi, Steve. Hey, Joseph, I've been trying to get you. All right. Thank you for coming in. The thing is up. If you want to come up, you can come up. Thank you for being here. AI platform for Google.
People can blog post or refer back to it while they're actually outside digging. They can see
Say
your
hi.
photos.
So welcome to the channel.
Key feature, high quality photos, plant diagrams,
He wants to come up. Hold on one second.
The stories, mistakes, and the deep dive.
Okay, thank you. I'll get back. Thank you.
Niche carved out in the garden aquatics idea. There's something incredibly peaceful about the combination of soil and water.
We'll bring him up.
First blog post or outline your first podcast episode.
Okay, thank you. All right, so you got it. So that's the capability of AI. So there he is.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Okay. You finally
How you
got
doing? How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
You know, how things over there?
It's cold. We're in the 60s.
60 more for us.
Wow.
40 degrees. Right now it's 30 degrees here. So,
Steve, give me 1 second. I'll be back on in a second.
okay. Thank you. We'll be right back. Got him up. I want to do a video with him going over all the steps that we're doing. Probably on Friday, but we have him up here today. So maybe we'll have some other people come up into the chat and we'll see. But that's what we're doing. That's looking into the AI portion. He's going to tell me all sorts of ideas, and that's what we're going to go by. And I'll input my ideas into it and interject and get all the information and broadcast that to you. That's the idea of the AI system. So I want to get closer to the screen. So that's it. So we'll welcome him up in a few minutes and continue that conversation. I will sit down with him and then write down information that I get and everything else. I'll be using that and ChatGPT to upload thumbnails, different events and stuff like
I'm
that.
back.
He's
Sorry.
back. It's okay.
There we go. How you guys doing?
Doing good. Doing good. Staying warm. We got more snow this morning, but it was just a dusting.
All right.
And then whatever we had melted because it got up into the 40s, but now it dropped down to the 30s.
Oh, yeah. No, here we're at 61 and it got cold quick because today was beautiful. I was actually doing some gardening today. I was going to give you a call. Let's see. Debbie over Crafts. Hi, how are you?
Oh, welcome to the chat.
I was actually going to call you today because I know you're a professional garden person.
Landscape.
I filled in Sharon a little bit. The Doberman that we had would keep making holes all over the backyard,
Right.
and we had to rehome her because on Thursday night, I think it was the last time we were on live stream,
Yeah.
I heard my wife crying. The dog jumped at her and scratched her eye with her nail. So she has a cornea abrasion. Steve, she's been in pain since last Thursday. We had so far 3 eye exams that we had to take her in. What they had to do is they had to put a bandage, a physical band-aid inside of the eye. It's almost like a contact lens.
Right.
But she cannot get out of the house to go out in the sun. The house has to be darkened. at all times. It's terrible. So we had to rehome the puppy, because I was worried that that was going to happen to one of the kids as well.
Mm-hmm. You
Um,
got to be careful.
yeah,
Why
but
is our lighting
I'm kind of the camera.
So,
But
my other dog, the dog we had, passed away. She would jump up at people, but we know to keep, we're told to keep her away from the face, keep her down. And then we finally got it, taught her how to do that. So she must have went, not realize did it, but
I mean, Lucy was a tall dog. If Lucy would stand up, she was about 5.5 feet tall.
so yeah.
She was a big dog.
Hey Steve, what kind of mic do you have?
What?
The headset.
Oh, he has a headset.
I have that headset and I have the web mic here. So
Oh, okay.
I'm using both. Or you're talking about the light.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I was saying when I got distracted. I was doing some gardening. What I did was Lucy made these big holes inside of our grass. So I filled in the holes with I guess soil,
Right.
like potting soil, I think it is, or maybe gardening soil. And then I put these I guess grass seeds
Mhm.
on the bottom and also on top, and I watered it really well. It says within 10 to 15 days we should see some grass.
As long as you have dry weather and you don't get any more snow, yeah, you can see it. But depends. If the ground freezes, that will kill the seed. You have to wait.
Well, I'm not sure if it's only 61. It's pretty cold for Texas, but I don't think we're going to get any snow or anything like that.
So yeah, as long as you're not going to get freezing temperatures, which we are, so I can't do it. So,
I'll tell you what my temperature is going to be at. The coldest is going to get tonight is going to be 57. Tomorrow is going to be the 80s and 70s.
we're going to average around 14 and 32 degrees. So
Wow.
for at least another 2 weeks.
Wow.
So I can't do anything outside yet. Once the temperature warms up, we will be doing it.
Nice. I seen you remixed. I tried commenting on the video that you remixed and it wouldn't allow me
Which one?
about the Saborium.
And I just remixed your video about the chalice.
Yeah, the gold plated chalice.
Yeah.
I seen that remix. I liked it, but I couldn't comment on it.
I got to check to see if I did it fast tonight. So
Yeah.
things I was doing. And my wife's in pain. She had a sprain in her neck,
Ooh.
and when she relaxes on a chair, everything else keeps her arm up. She's fine. As soon as she gets off the chair, it bothers her because it's a pain in the neck and gravity. Puts pressure on the spine. So
Yeah.
she's got to go for an MRI, which she went for, and now she's going for a review of the MRI, and they're talking about giving her an injection. Spine to help.
Yeah, like a cortisone.
So they don't do physically with the spine, but it helps with the muscle. So,
That's
what
terrible.
yeah, that's from auto accident. Finally caught up with her. Years
Yeah.
ago, she was watching with your whiplash. So
Oh.
she's going to have the surgery. So we're avoiding it.
Wow, it's terrible. I hope she feels better.
Yeah. And I just got an email from Sharon. She said that she failed her eye test license.
Yeah, she sent me the same one. She was pretty upset about that.
Well, I'm dreading going for my exam, but I'm going to go to my eye doctor He's a motor vehicle eye doctor, that he can give me the exam and stuff. He says I shouldn't have a problem unless I have cataracts or something for vision. She had vision issues with her cataracts and stuff like that. She's got to get cataracts removed. When she does, she can go for another test.
Yeah, that's what she was saying. I haven't chatted with her today.
I haven't chatted, I just saw it before I came on.
Let's see. Okay, that's great. Today was a holiday, so Gina didn't see the eye doctor, right? Huh?
What is his YouTube?
Garden Aquatics Remix.
Oh.
Scarlett's about to go follow you.
Okay.
Yes, we did see the eye doctor today and need to go back on. Actually, Ron and Steve are on his channel live now.
Now, what I'm doing, I'm conducting experiment to see if it's working. When I post a bunch of shorts, I get a squirrel. Hey, squirrel.
Hi, squirrels. I like the clap card that you made. It's really cold. I'm gonna get my jacket back on.
I get that cold. I would love that 60. Oh,
Yeah, Steve, we're not used to the cold here.
I know. Well,
60 is freezing for us.
yeah,
30 is below zero.
stayed at home. Okay, squirrel. Hey, there you go.
Excuse me.
Goodness.
Oh,
So,
slides bother me.
by posting the shorts, doing the shorts, my watch hours go up. When I don't post anything, it drops. But I post every day. At least
Yeah,
I
well,
post a video today.
I was posting every day for a while, and I seen that my numbers were going up again, really high. We had a couple of videos that hit over 20,000 views.
Right.
But because of Gina getting hurt, I didn't have a chance to even post any shorts. I posted one video that got, and this was pretty incredible. One video got 24,000 views, but there was another one that was way higher than that. And I was going to tell you to remix it.
Which one?
Yeah.
One I got. That I got to check the one that I remixed.
Oh, I was actually going to tell you to remix this one. Here. I don't know why isn't that the old remix.
Let me check that.
I have a question. Did you ever go to church and notice how shiny your child?
Putting Tom to sleep. Let's see.
Let me
Garden
see.
Aquatics Remix.
Everything is on.
Scarlett just subscribed to your channel, Steve.
Oh, thank you. It's what I heard. Everything is on. I don't know why it won't let you remix it. I got to go back and check the computer editing. Let's see. Public.
Scarlett Mitchell 17B29 is my Scarlett.
Okay. Welcome. That's her.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
But yeah, we're the remixing of shorts, Steve. I didn't post anything for a while, and then when I started to post them, I started seeing a good amount of people coming back to the channel, and a lot of them were new viewers and subscribers.
Right.
Advertising monkey. So I do recommend always keep your remix going.
Mm-hmm.
That way you get more people to your channel.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. And I want to get to 20,000. So I hope to be at 10,000 by end of March, and then by summer, I hope to be at 20,000. Say,
Yeah, I see you crossing over. Let's see, you're at 8,116.
right?
I'm gonna look at your shorts real quick. Your car shorts are actually doing pretty good. The one that you did, mine's
Yeah.
got 191 views.
They do very well.
See, Steve, try to keep. Here, I'm gonna point out something to you. I'm gonna go to your most popular. You got one video that got 56,000 views.
Which one is that?
It's your top viewed video. It's about the lawnmower, a power washer lawnmower.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the problem. Your titles are too long.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see? If you go to your channel, look at the title, and then you see ...
Right.
If you could keep away from long titles like that,
Mm-hmm.
the algorithm will actually throw out your videos a lot more. There's too much information in the first part of the video.
Video. Yeah.
So try to make
experiment.
sure.
So,
Yeah. Majority of your videos, Steve, has way too much information on the top.
mm-hmm.
The goal to YouTube is good evening, Miss Judy May.
Good evening, Judy May. Welcome to the chat.
The goal to YouTube is to get the hook, the click, and the watch. So you hook somebody by Joseph. I have told him that a long time ago. Maybe he will take your advice.
I know, Judy May, but I'm experimenting.
Oh, here. Let's say we're making a video about an apple pie. Okay. And the description will be how to make apple pie at home by scratch. It's going to be way too many words.
Mhm.
So we're going to do, instead of how to make a apple pie at home by scratch, we're going to do best apple pie recipe.
Mm-hmm.
Shorter. Now, the viewer is going to be engaged by, okay, what is this recipe? They're going to click at it. They got 15 seconds. Who has the most subscribers? Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast, yeah.
Probably Mr. Beast, Scarlett. But by you putting all of that information, it's going to be harder for YouTube to put it out. The description of the video should have a lot of information, which I was told you have 5 keywords that you got to add in the description.
Mm-hmm.
And then in your tags. But on the short videos, to be honest with you, some of my best videos I made had nothing in the description.
Mm-hmm.
I experiment with it. I did no tags and no description, blank.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I had was my title, the title and the thumbnail.
Shut up.
So same with me. My desk short videos have no descriptions. Yeah. Now, when it comes up to long form content, I'll stay hours finding keywords, finding tags.
Mhm.
Because in the long form video is where you're going to make your most money on the views. I mean, I think I'll go to my channel. I think the most viewed video in shorts I have is 412,000 views. Which I think I had over 500,000 views on one video, but it got taken down. The 100,000 mark ain't easy to get to, but I seen that when some of my videos hit 100,000 mark and they were climbing for about a week, they just blew up. My typical, and I mean, it's short. I mean, short titles. My titles are never long. A typical view for me, like a good point view, is anywhere from 10 to 15,000. I got a lot of 15,000 view videos. A lot of 13,000 view videos. But for some reason, I tend to kind of just stop there. I mean, if the videos ain't going to hit 10,000 views, I might get 4,000 views, which to a lot of people, it might be a lot. But when you know that your channel hit, over 100,000 views on one video, now the other numbers are kind of discouraging. Why can't I do it again? I mean, looking at some of my older videos, Steve, I did the same mistake you did with the long titles. And
Hold on 1 second.
they got 2,000 views, 1,000 views, 1,700 views. I have one video that's almost 6-year-old that only got 300 views. I mean, if I make a short right now, I think I can overpass that by 500 views. But definitely to see more result, Joseph, your long form videos, I can leave a thumbs up on and leave a comment. Joseph, your long form videos, I can leave a thumbs up and comment. Joseph, I can't leave a thumbs up on your
She can't leave a thumb up in
comments. I have a problem with Steve.
And I just checked it. Everything is on, so I don't know.
Steve, it's not about that. There's YouTube did something where for a while Sharon wasn't able to comment on my videos. Joseph, I cannot comment on none of your short videos. I can't comment on on your long form videos. I could. In some of your short videos I could, and then majority of them are just kind of all of Steve's short videos I cannot comment on, and I don't know why.
It's gone.
Here, I'll show you. Let's go to, I guess, Steve's channel.
I'm gonna ask.
I'll show you what it looks like on my end. I know my wife's gonna come down. I have to take her to a grocery store. Well, I'll go to Judy Make.
Welcome to the crazy lady.
No. First, I don't know what video. I'm looking for yours. No, Miss Judy May, I could comment on your on a lot of your shorts now. I guess something happened, but I know on a couple of the other ones I couldn't. Let's go to Garden Aquatics remix. Garden Aquatics remix. We'll go to Steve's short videos. See,
Right. The truck.
yeah, I can't. It's not allowing me. Oh wait, it's not allowing me to comment.
I don't know why. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Google AI. See. Oh, I don't know.
None of yours.
Why can't we comment on shorts on YouTube? And some we can. I'm asking.
I like
Sound like you're being to your own YouTube user. Might feel like there's a weekend behind.
it's choppy.
Some specific video settings.
I have a question. Why can't I comment on one of my friends' YouTube channels on his short videos? When I hit the comment section, it doesn't allow the comment to go through. All right, let's see, Joseph. I can't comment on none of your short videos. I'm not. No, I could comment on yours, which that just fixed because a couple of days ago when I was commenting, leaving you comments, it wouldn't allow me only on your long form. But now I could. I just checked it.
Well, they just said that it may be shut off or something, but there could be a glitch. So,
The difference between a vlog and a podcast is a vlog usually has visited and people, and podcast is usually audio. Oh, okay. Yeah, a podcast is audio, and a vlog
is blogging about
people. Okay,
doing something about, you're saying about a book review, that's a blog, and then the vlog is about what you're doing, what your channel is about, and everything else, and bringing people up, talk about it, stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
all right. Let's see what ChatGPT says.
There are a few common reasons why YouTube won't let you comment on a friend's shorts, even if the comment box appears. Bar one, comments are turned off on that short. Your friend might have comments disabled for that specific video or all shorts. On YouTube, creators can turn off comments manually, set videos as made for kids, which automatically disables comments. If it's marked as made for kids, nobody can comment at all. 2, YouTube is auto-filtering your comment. YouTube's spam and safety filters can silently block comments if you use links, certain keywords trigger the filter, you post the same comment repeatedly, the comment is too short, like, or nice. Sometimes it looks like it posted, then disappears. Pattern Ash 3, your friend's moderation settings. On their channel settings in YouTube Studio, they may have hold potentially inappropriate comments for review, blocked words list, comments held for approval. If so, your comment might be going into a hidden review queue instead of showing publicly.
No.
Pattern 4, account or app glitches, very common with shorts. Shorts commenting especially bugs out if your app is outdated, you're using mobile data with weak signal, the app cache is corrupted, you're logged into multiple accounts. Try updating the YouTube app, logging out and back in, clearing cache, Android, or reinstalling. iPhone 5, you might be temporarily restricted if you recently commented a lot in a short time, posted similar comments across videos. YouTube may temporarily limit your commenting ability on shorts. Quick test, takes 30 seconds. Try commenting on one of your own shorts to a random public short.
No, I am able to comment on his long form videos, but cannot comment on his shorts. Let's see what that say about that.
I just checked it. Everything is on. No.
Is it marked as kids?
No.
Steven,
No kids.
Steve's video that you posted, you said you were beginning the beating the birds. You should change that. Just my opinion. Were you beating the birds?
No, feeding the birds.
Feed,
You gotta check that, right?
bat, batting the birds, beating. B-E-A-T. That's beating, right? Beating.
Should be feeding the birds. I gotta check it, right?
The title says beating the birds.
I gotta change that. Gotta go back to it, change it. Let me see that video. We'll check it out right now. Sure.
Miss Judy May, you got to remember, I'm a literate gypsy.
Beating.
That was
Beating,
a short
beating the birds.
word or
I told you that in a
video.
comment on the video, and you said, I am glad you like it. I
Yep.
am crazy hillbilly. I am a crazy hillbilly. Good evening, Lewis. And that's beating the birds.
Yep, that's what's up there. I gotta change it right now.
See what a lot of the gypsy people, they know that I'm good at computers, and they know that I can't read. So they ask, "How can a literate person handle a computer so well as you? How can you do all of this stuff on a computer?" And what's weird is when I'm
I
at
just
a
took beating out, change it later.
What's weird is, Joseph, I'm trying to help Steve out all the time, and he has a hard time believing in me.
I'm not believing it. That's my OCD. That's what I have. I posted it that way. I don't check everything. I should check every video after I upload it to change it. And that's what I'm gonna starting to do. And I'm doing more and more of it on a few videos. I might say it instead of typing it because it's faster. And I say feeding and it comes out beating. So I
Wow.
just took it out. So I'm gonna
Joseph.
change it later.
I'll tell you one thing. ChatGPT
Mhm.
changed my life completely
Mhm.
because I'll type something and then I'll give it to ChatGPT to rewrite it. And I
Right.
noticed that everything that I ever typed or did was completely wrong. Yeah, but I'm waiting on you whenever you're ready. But yeah, ChatGPT was a major help to me. Steve, you're going to be on until 12 tonight, right?
We'll be on till about 11:30. So yeah.
Okay, so okay, I should be back by then. I have to take the night is the only time we could go to the grocery store due to my wife's side.
Right.
So where I'm gonna take her to the grocery store and then come back. But I'll
Okay.
join you again soon, okay?
All right.
All right.
Thank you for being here. I'll see you
All
in a
right.
little bit.
All right, bye-bye.
So again, Joseph, hopefully we'll be back going over that. That's my OCD, and we have Grandma Lynn in the chat. Welcome. She's saying hello to everybody. And I have to go into the keyboard setting on your mobile device and turn off spell check, but it does come back on. And so if I'm saying something, what I say doesn't always come back. But like Joseph says, you can go to ChatGPT or go to YouTube, and YouTube has the Garmin, which lets you do anything you want to do. So between the two of them, I get the information for things that I'm doing. And hopefully I gotta go back before I post it. I should check the spelling, but I post it and then go back and put it in the thing, and I put beating, and it should have been eating or feeding the birds. So I got to change that. I just deleted beating, and I'm going to change it after the live stream or tomorrow. But sorry for that. That's what comes up. It usually makes it easier. This way I can post like 5 or 6 different videos by just saying it. I should look at it and spell check it. That's what I'm going to have to do because I'm trying to get as many up as I can. I'm just going to have to go back and check it. Thank you, Judy May, for that. And like I said, you can go into this Gemini. This right here. That's the same as ChatGPT. Grandma Lynn put up Lewis's channel. Thank you. Just give me a government response. What you can do is you can type it in or ask it a question. So what I will do is I'm going to ask it why, if I say something to say in the comments and it comes out a different word. He says, we'll go live actually tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. I'll try to get to you tomorrow. Read the comment above that one. Put up the other one. Hey, Jesse M. On my live stream, I did a post link of one of my memorial videos for Watch, YouTube Watch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Garmin, Gemini, why when I say something to put in a comment, when I speak, it doesn't say, right. Why does, when you commenting on a video, putting a comment in, saying it, doesn't come out the same? Like if I say eat, it says beat. See what it says.
It sounds like you're dealing with a digital equivalent of a slip of the tongue, and it's usually down to 3 culprits: autocorrect, predictive text, or platform filters. Here's a breakdown of why your eating might be turning into beating and how to stop it. 1. The overzealous autocorrect. Most smartphones use a dictionary that learns from your typing habits or defaults to common words. If you accidentally hit the B key, which is right near the space bar and N in some layouts, or if your phone thinks beating is a more frequent word in your vocabulary, it will swap it instantly as you hit space. 2. Swipe typing errors. If you use slide to type, G, the path for EATING, BEATING is remarkably similar on a QWERTY keyboard. A tiny thumb can lead the AI to guess the word. 3. Platform shadow editing glitches. While less common for simple words, some social media apps have aggressive spam filters or text scripts. If the app's interface is lagging, it might misinterpret your keystrokes and correct them to what once you've then content is published. To fix it, double tap to edit. Before hitting post, tap the word. On most phones, this will show you the original word you typed in a small bubble above the keyboard. Reset your keyboard dictionary. If your phone has learned a typo, you can go into Settings General Reset Keyboard Dictionary on iPhone, or Settings Languages and Input on Android to give it a fresh start. Turn off auto replace. You can keep the spelling suggestions, but turn off the setting that automatically swaps the words when you hit the space bar. If you're commenting on a cooking video, beating, as in beating eggs, might actually be in your phone's frequently used list, making it the default guess. Would you like me to walk you through the specific settings to turn on autocorrect for your specific phone model?
No, I figured it out what you're talking about. I should be able to correct it myself. Thank you.
That's the spirit. Sometimes all we need is a little nudge to find the right gear in the settings. I'm glad you got it handled. Since you're on a roll with fixing things, would you like me to check if there are any other keyboard shortcuts or hidden settings that might make your commenting life easier?
No, not right now. I'll get back to you on that. Thank you very much.
No problem at all. I'll be here whenever you're ready to dive back into the tech notes. Enjoy your glitch-free commenting. Would you like me to stay on standby for any other questions, or are we all set for now?
We're all set for now. I'll get back to you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I can help you get to the bottom of that. I'll be right here whenever you need a hand with anything else. Have a great rest of your day. Would you like me to go ahead and close out our session for now?
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
You got it. It was a pleasure chatting with you. Have a fantastic day, and I'll look forward to the next time you drop by. Cheers.
So that's an issue we got to talk about with the Chat GPT and Google Gemini. Gemini, not Gemini. I say Gemini, Gemini, whatever. Gemini. That's what it is. You can create images. You can help me learn, help with writing, boost my day. You could talk to it about anything and it will help you. So that's what I'm looking to do. I got that from Think Media. Yeah, that did a whole post on that. Lynn, good evening. Thank you so much for dropping my link. That was on the Think Media video also. They're talking about all the stuff they're coming out with, and it can help you with editing, make up things which I'm using the ring light. I'm going to change that with just the ring light and the phone, like a hand coming through it and a view through the ring light. So hopefully Joseph will be back. We'll stay on till about, don't have to get up early tomorrow morning. So maybe we'll stay on. We'll see. We'll see if Joseph comes back. If not, we'll go off at 12. So we'll be here for a while. I got it. Over here. Stephen, no, I'm talking about dropping links in your live stream. Think Media says AI is cracking down on it. AI is really okay. They can glitch people Okay, so maybe that's why. It's basically the same comment and stuff like that. So a live stream for tomorrow called Heart Health with Mom's Meals. Okay, we gotta watch that. You can drop links to people's channels and stuff like that. Tell them to check out a video and stuff like that. That's fine, but they don't want you promoting a lot of stuff on it. You can post it, and if you don't want to have them go and tell them to tell somebody. I believe that's what they said about thing, and I'll ask Gemini about that too. I'm going to be very, very careful, but that's not what Vermont media was posted today. I don't know anything about Think Media or AI. Think Media. They posted that, and they also want to stop the people from putting emojis in, too many emojis, or what they're putting in. They'll put the same comment in like 3 or 4 times. They think you're a bot. But you can post a couple of videos in most people's channel, but don't tell them, go to that channel, check it out, whatever. Post it into, check out the channel that they allow. You're saying hi to Judy May. Think Media is a Kindle. He tells all ins and outs rules. YouTube are coming out with what to do and what not to do. Yes, I'm reviewing all of those videos and trying to keep up with my videos as well. Emojis, no, that's only if the person is putting emojis in with no words. And some people do it. That's what I'm talking about. A ton of emojis. In other words, just put emoji, heart, giggle, laugh, whatever, and then post another one with something. Yes, that's what they're doing, but they're trying to get away from the words. If somebody would put in a word like 10 times, that's a troll or something. So, oh, nice, 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 nice. They don't like that. Or they would say something, put an emoji in something, they want to frown upon that. They will kick the channel out. YouTube's give you emojis to use. Why do they tell you to limit them? I have no idea. With a word, yes. But if a person puts up a ton of emojis and just puts up emojis, you like what I do. I put the laugh emojis up. They don't like that. 1 or 2, yes. Maybe a little later on, another 2, that's fine. But they don't like that. Okay, Judy May, but still don't get it. And then what's Lewis say? Lewis, there. I hope we're doing great tonight. Yep. Yeah, they're saying that putting emojis in the chat is spamming the chat. That's what they don't like. And even in your thing, you could put the comment section, you could put their emoji, what they say, and mix it up. You could put like 5 or 6 or 7. It's glad I like this, or whatever. Grandma Lynn wants to come up. We'll bring her up in just a second. There we go. There she is.
I'll stay on just for a few moments.
Okay.
Okay. So we get paid if you're monetized
Right.
for a certain amount of money per 1,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
As YouTube sees us as valuable, we get a lot of interaction. We get thumbs up. We get comments under our videos. We do a live stream. If I'm on live and there's a lot of interaction in the chat and thumbs up, the YouTube algorithm picks that up as a positive thing.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to push my live stream forward to be seen by more people,
Right.
because it is commercially advantageous for them. They say, Garden Aquatics Remix has a thumbs up. The chat is moving, says the algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
Let me send more people to him because he is monetized and we can make more money from a channel that people are watching.
Right.
The emoji thing, in my opinion, so you add up the chat activity, the thumbs up, YouTube seeing all this interaction at Garden Aquatics Remix live stream,
Yeah.
because the chat is moving. Now, what I noticed in foreign countries, this has been my experience. There was a particular YouTuber from India. She had a live stream going. I think she may have had one of those live streams where she wasn't there. Someone came into her chat, maybe a friend, I don't know. They started typing emojis and the chat was moving, just moving, but there were no words. I think the reason for the limit of 3 emojis, something like that, is because they don't want a channel without genuine conversations to be seen as a better channel. And then they're going to increase what you make per 1,000 views. They
Right.
want to give you more money per 1,000 views for genuine interaction and genuine sentences in the chat. That is why I think they don't like that spamming, because you're making it look like it's moving fast, but really it's not. You just, hearts, whatever.
Mhm.
That's why YouTube said YouTube is buckling down. They want to make sure, and rightfully so, they want to make sure if they're going to increase XYZ's channel, for the past 3 months, XYZ channel's been getting a lot of conversations, a lot of comments, more
Right.
views. So now I see XYZ as a bit more valuable.
Right.
XYZ was getting paid 10 cents at the moment for every 1,000 views, or RPMs. You know what we're going to do? We're going to increase that to 12 cents or 15 cents. We're going to start paying him or her more money. YouTube does not want to pay more money for people that are being dishonest,
Mhm.
or they just want to make sure it's genuine interaction.
Right. And it's not a bot. But the guy mentioned-
There you go.
and he says it like 5, 10, 20 times, the same comment. That's just filling up space. They don't want that.
They want real conversation.
Yep.
I believe you can put people's channels or links in the chat,
Mhm.
and it's okay. you can say, there's the person's name. Check
Right.
them out if you want to. But you don't say, go check them out and subscribe. Go over there and subscribe. I try to say, I'm just dropping links to I'm dropping links.
Mhm.
If you'd like to go check them out, go ahead. Or if you'd like to check them out, you like what you see, it's your choice. Consider subscribing. I think that's how we can cover ourselves with that.
Right.
You know, if I say subscribe, I want you to go subscribe, I shouldn't be doing that. I'll just say, hey, I'm dropping these links.
Mhm.
If you like what you see, consider subscribing. That's up to you. I think that would be better if I start saying that.
Mhm.
I'm going to mute for a few
Just
moments.
check out the channel. Just to check out the channel. That's all. You're not saying, go check out this channel. Subscribe. They're being repetitive. They don't want that. They're cracking down on a lot of stuff. So you can put that there. Okay. Want to change this? Regular. There we go. We went big. Big. There we go. So I agree with you, but they're cracking down a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff is like you got to go check out Think Media. Like going into all that stuff. You're recommending a channel, so they're telling you what the do's and don'ts. And check out the Gemini. It's really good. That's AI. That's the Google's version of ChatGPT. Some people find that better. Some people find ChatGPT. They're both free, so check them out. Questions, ask them, and they can help you. But I wouldn't put that word for word of what they do. Change it up a little bit. And I think media tells you don't follow them, but take their suggestions and put them to your advantage. And I've also heard you should never drop your own link. Why not? I'm dropping a link for the people to come up and chat. Somebody else is posting the link to check out your latest video. Don't put 50 million links in there. That they'll put back on. I should ask Norman that, what they're cracking down on. Never mind. Let me ask Norman. I keep saying Norman, Gemini. Let me ask it. Is YouTube cracking down on links being put in live streams and telling people to go check out the channel?
YouTube isn't necessarily cracking down on the act of sharing links, but they have significantly tightened the mechanics of how links work to combat spam and phishing. If you've noticed links being blocked or creators being more cautious, it's likely due to several specific policy changes and technical restrictions rolled out over the last year or so. One, the clickability restriction. The biggest change involves where you can actually click a link to stop spam bots from flooding chats with dangerous URLs. Vertical live feeds and shorts, URLs in the chat of vertical live streams, ones that look like shorts, are not clickable. Users can see the text, but they can't click it. Mobile versus desktop. YouTube has been inconsistent with how links render on mobile apps versus desktop to prevent accidental clicks on malicious sites. 2. Advanced feature requirements. YouTube now gatekeeps the ability to post clickable external links. To put a link in your description or chat that people can actually click, the channel must have advanced features enabled. This usually requires building up a channel history active for 2 months, OR, providing a valid ID/video verification. If a creator hasn't done this, YouTube will often automatically strip the link or make it plain text. 3. The shift to live redirects. Instead of telling people to click the link in the chat to go to channel name, YouTube is pushing a feature called Live Redirect. What it is, at the end of a stream, the creator can automatically raid or send their entire audience to another channel's live stream or premiere. Why they do it? It's safer for the user, no clicking suspicious links, and keeps the audience within the YouTube ecosystem. 4. Spam, inauthentic content policies. As of mid-2025, YouTube updated its repetitious content policy to include inauthentic content. If a creator constantly tells people to leave their stream to go elsewhere, or if the chat is filled with repetitive check out this channel links, the algorithm may flag the stream as engagement bait or spam. This can lead to the stream being suppressed in recommendations or the channel receiving a community guideline strike. Summary table. Feature. Status. Reason. Links in live chat. Restricted. To prevent phishing/scam bots. Links in shorts vertical live. Non-clickable. High risk accidental clicks. Directing to other channels. Encouraged. Via redirect. Encourages collaboration without link spam. External links. Requires verification. Ensures the creator is a real person, not a bot. Would you like me to show you how to check if your channel has advanced features enabled so your links stay clickable?
Yes.
To check if you have the necessary advanced features enabled for clickable links, you'll need to access your YouTube Studio settings. Note, you can only do this through a desktop browser or by using desktop mode in your mobile browser. You cannot access the specific settings via the YouTube Studio mobile app. How to check your eligibility. 1. Go to Link to YouTube. 2. Click on the settings gear icon, bottom left corner. 3. Select the channel tab on the left menu. 4. Click on the feature eligibility tab at the top. Understanding the 3 levels. You will see 3 categories. To have clickable links in your descriptions and live chats, you must see enabled next to all 3. Level. What it unlocks. Requirement. Standard. Video uploads. Playlist creation. No active community guideline strikes. Intermediate. Videos greater than 15 minutes. Custom thumbnails. Live streaming. Verify your phone number. Advanced. Clickable external links. Pinned comments. Higher daily limits. Must have intermediate enabled, plus one of the options below. How to unlock advanced features. If the third box says eligible but not enabled, you can unlock it in one of 3 ways. Channel history.
Bring her up just a second. Bring her up.
2 months. YouTube will often enable this automatically once you've built the video.
Or a cat. I don't know if you can see him.
Yeah.
He's eating.
Okay, thank you. I'll get back to you.
Take your time getting that sorted out. Navigating YouTube's backend can feel like a maze sometimes.
We just lost her again. Took him up again. There you go.
Yeah, when I turn the camera around, it kicks me out.
All right, thank you.
I think that we're going to be okay with that. They want to make sure we're not a robot. They want to make sure that we're not putting in naughty links to bad sites. They're really being kind of strict.
Yeah, and also they're using AI.
Yeah, but I remember I watched a video yesterday about AI and how AI is running a lot of the algorithm. So there was a channel that had like 2 there was a person that had 2 channels. They had about 500,000 viewers. So the AI thingy determined that there was something wrong with the channel, but he wasn't doing anything wrong. So because he had so many subscribers, they were able to go over to X, to YouTube's X account. They're on X. I follow them.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, hey, you're saying he's doing this, but he actually is not. But because of the large following, that got their attention, and they restored both of his channels and his monetization.
They got flagged.
Yeah. So the question was then during the video, okay, I have large channels, but what about people that have small channels? They may not have the ability or the large audience that would go over there to help him or her. That was so the only thing I can say is we all know the rules, and I'm not worried about somebody. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but when I go live, and if you spam and I tell you to stop, even if I've known you for 5 years, I'll throw you out if you refuse to stop. That's just how it's got to be. You know, I'm going to take away the wrench and I have to toss you out because you won't stop. If I say, hey, Charlie, Harry, listen, you can't do that. Don't do that. Oh, that's okay. I'm still going to do it. Listen, I want you to stop spamming the chat. And then I erase it and they keep coming. I'm just going to go ahead and quietly, they're going to get really mad. I don't care. I'm going to have to do something about it. But so far, I haven't had that problem. I had one lady that kept doing that. And I said, you have to, if you want to put in an emoji, you got to put some words next to it. It's got to look like a sentence, you know. Have a nice day with some flowers. That's fine. Oh, that's a pretty cat. Your cat is really cute. And with a cat emoji, that's fine. But 10 hearts, 10 plus signs, 10 this, 10 that, and the chat starts to move, I got to go in there and erase it.
Yep.
The other thing is people on my channel have wrenches. What I'm going to start doing is taking them away. Why are you going to do that, Grandma? If you just have a wrench, I had somebody come in the chat on and they were saying very bad things. And I had moderators in there. The moderators weren't doing nothing. I just looked at the camera and I said, what's the point of you having a wrench if you're not going to do anything? You're just using it so you can visit other people. It's a dual purpose. Yes. Yeah. You're being given the opportunity to visit other people in the chat in hopes of getting them to come to your channel and helping your channel to grow. That's a free gift from us during our live stream. But if you're going to sit there and somebody comes in calling me everything but a child of God, and you're just sitting there, and I know you didn't go to the bathroom because you're still typing in the chat, you don't do anything, then I got to take the wrench away. Because you're just sitting there. You're not doing nothing. I don't expect a person to catch everything. And I understand that sometimes when people are live, you leave the live and go visit other channels right quick. Or you leave the live stream to go answer some comments or go to the bathroom or do whatever it is you choose to do, you know. But if you're there and someone's being disrespectful, you know, you got to help. Please help me. I'll help you. You help me. Lynn, you're right. It's our channels, so we got to protect our channel. Exactly. Stephen and I both lost big time. Lynn, sometimes I'm watching your stream and listening, and I'll see someone do something wrong, and I put, yeah, I saw you do that. Thank you, Judy May. Yeah. This is why I think it would behoove us, like if Steven sees the camera go off, he knows that I can't do anything because I'm over here on StreamYard. You know, and we understand that you can't catch everybody, especially if 3 or 4 people are friends. They're in their bedroom, they each have a cell phone, and they just want to go mess with people. They just want to get 3 or 4 trolls. They get their kicks. Yeah. Going from live stream to live stream. So all of a sudden you may get 4 nasty comments at a time, you know, and it's hard to keep up. We get that, you know. This is why giving a rent, you got to be very careful with who you give it. And then this is why the managing moderator thing is a good thing, because if someone decides as a moderator, I'm jealous of you secretly, I don't like you, they're a moderator, right? Oh, I really don't like Susie. I'm going to start timing people out and messing with her channel because I'm jealous or whatever. Then the managing moderator can say, oh, okay, I see what you're doing. They can throw them out. So you got, you know, it just takes, Steven knows this.
Yeah.
He's had to do it twice. I've had to do it a couple times. Getting everything back it's rough. It's hard to get those 4,000 watch hours. So I don't care what anybody say. Oh, it's only 100 a month. Hey, it's 100 a month. Excuse us.
Yeah.
But it may not be a lot to you, but doggone it, if we only got $1 in our wallet and it's a week or two before our Social Security check pops in, $100 is a lot of money. Come on now, Steven, you know.
I have that $100 that I can use for something.
Come on now. Yeah, all of a sudden, you know your check's going to come in a few days, but boom, there you go. Here's $100. Here's $150. Sometimes almost $200, depending on how much. So yes, I'm not worried. I'm not concerned about, sorry to sound cold-hearted. I am not concerned about your feelings because you don't care about what I'm doing. I got to pick me.
Yeah.
You know, Steven was gifted certain set things to help enhance his channel, some of his equipment. He's spending money for StreamYard. He's investing a lot of money. So we don't have time to be playing with people. I just do what I consider my job on Steven's channel is to moderate if I'm there in the room to moderate, to make sure to drop his latest video and his latest short for the people that I know that he trusts. Drop their link and people can choose to do. That's my job when I come here. Now, sometimes Judy May will be doing it and I'll just step back. Judy May was doing it the other day.
Yeah.
You know, we take turns, but we're enhancing each other. We're trying to help each other because we recognize we're small. We're not going to get 50,000 views, you know, for a live stream or whatever. So we help each other. I just visited a Squirrel's video. He has a new video with his new metal detector. I went over there, made sure to leave a thumbs up, leave him a comment. I saw 2 of Steven's videos today. Leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. You know, we may luck out with a short. Let's tell the truth and get 10, 20, 30, 40,000 views. It depends on the short subject matter. If there's a lot of people interested in that at the time, the next day we'll drop a similar video. It'll get 50 views. Do we know why? No. Yeah, some nights I just like to enjoy the chat, so I don't drop links. Other times I'll drop links. Yeah, sometimes I'm tired and I don't do it. I may just end up dropping Steven's links. Thank you for stopping by, Nicole. Yeah, Squirrel's got a new metal detector.
Yeah. So that once the weather gets warm, he's gonna.
I thought that was looks like a good one. But yeah. Because sometimes I'll tell people, I will let them know. I go, look, I'm going to leave you running on my laptop. And you know what that means. I'm going to make sure you get your watch hours. But I'm going downtown. So I let them know I'm not there, but the thing is running. So it's whether I'm there or not. In other words, you got one less moderator. I'm letting you know I'm not going to be able to stop anything because I won't be here.
As I do with Squirrel, so late at night, I go to bed or whatever, I tell Squirrel, I'm gonna leave it running. I'll say goodnight for now. I'll let it go, you know.
And what she said? I'm at Florida States right now, and I'm away I barely got back from baseball, spring training today, though days and weeks, straight in awe. I'm sorry, the words are the words are very tiny on my cell phone. So I apologize if I quoted you, Nicole.
As living for Jesus. Hell, thank you for coming
Thank
in.
you, thank you, Living for Jesus, so much. But yeah, some people will say good night, and some people won't say good night. I'll know they're gone because they stopped talking, and then if I go and in their name, I realize they're not in the chat. It's an Ace Garrett 400 metal detector. That sounds really good. Look pretty cool.
It did.
Ace Garrett.
Find a lot of stuff with it. Better than.
Okay, I'll be off for a little bit. I'm still here, but I'm going to turn this stuff off for a moment.
All right. We'll be on until midnight. Hopefully Joseph may come back. We'll see. Just a good evening and living for Jesus. Looks great, John. Deb says.
Yeah,
Right.
like I was talking to the Lord about YouTube and all this other stuff. I take it serious to make my videos, to try to pay attention to the chat during my live streams. But YouTube is not 100% of our lives. It's a little part. And for elders like Stephen and myself, it's not only, there's several reasons why we're on it, but like he and I, we get depressed. Not anymore, but it helps us to positively occupy ourselves. It's gives you a feeling of accomplishment when you do a nice video and people like it. So it's kind of like a hobby as well. You know, there's a lot to it. And like I tell folks, I live alone. My relatives are thousands of miles away. You know, this is a way to communicate with other people that are like-minded. You know, it helps my mind. My son says, you visit a lot of channels. He goes, why do you do that? I says, well, show love if you want to get love. It's very simple.
All right. Yeah.
There was this one big YouTuber that I watch. He reads, he started very small, but he recently crossed over 1 million subscribers.
Yeah.
He takes the time, get this, he has 1.1 something million subscribers. He reads at a certain point of discussion, he stopped. He goes, okay, let me read some of the super chats. He reads the super chats that are 99 cents. And he'll read super chats that are $200, but he reads every single word that's up there. He goes, I never understood why people don't acknowledge folks that do these things. He goes, everybody is important. And this is a man with over 1 million subscribers. He goes, every person that's positive in the chat, you know, especially if they choose, if they so choose to donate, even the gems, whatever, you just acknowledge and say thank you. You know, no matter how big they are, everyone started with their first single subscriber.
People got the hang of it and stuff like that. Like I said, I still don't know everything about YouTube.
You're not alone, Stephen. I need to learn, and it's going to cost a little bit, but I need to learn how to do the thumbnails that I see bigger YouTubers have. That's what I need to learn, thumbnails. I do my own, which are kind of lame. My lighting is terrible. So, you know, I just do the best that I can. That's one thing that YouTube can say about me, that most of my thumbnails are genuine. I do them myself. And I was eating dinner today besides that eating chips and soda? That sounds good.
Well, that's good. You know,
Chips
she's
and
in,
pop. Mhm.
and she follows the Facebook thing around.
That's why I have Living for Jesus, Deborah, Sister Deborah, and Marquise Payne.
Mhm.
They are my managing moderators. Like you, Stephen, we know who each other are, you know. It takes a while to get to know a person and trust a person, but you get certain people that you trust to manage. If I am in the audience, I'm treating your channel like it's my channel in a sense, in that I'm going to try my best to protect it. You know,
Yeah.
we've both been down that road of starting over. By golly, we don't want to go through that again.
No.
It's
Well,
too
then
much.
definitely try.
Yeah, we try hard. Sometimes I
Sometimes
miss.
You know, totally. Because I don't know where I would be right now if I didn't have it. Oh, and I think I could be here one-on-one with people. Too, but
Exactly. And I saw a YouTuber in their 80s. This is
Mhm.
older man, and I was just going through looking at shorts, and he was live, and he looked to be about 84 or 85 years old, and he's just sitting there talking to the camera, talking to people. They were respectful because he's really, really old. He's like about 12 years older than you, Stephen, and about 18, 19 years older than me or more. And they treated him kindly, and I was like, "What? I'm not." It's the first time I've ever seen this man. I'm like, "Wow, I can't
I can't have
to go back to go back again, spring training."
okay. It's just like the baseball. They're in spring training.
Yeah, I remember over the years she goes to the spring training. She likes the baseball, and that's
Mhm.
pretty cool. See, I think it's pretty cool that people have nice hobbies and things they enjoy. You know, we're not bothering anybody. I think it's pretty cool. That's why it says keep it family friendly in the chat. That's what Steven means. And see, he's got that rolling. I am boring when it comes to live. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
I'd rather do videos instead. I understand your preference.
But you have a ton of people come up into the chat.
I
So I don't.
know he does well on his live streams. That's the thing. That's the thing. John, you do very, very well with your live streams. I'm going to say, in my opinion, the best time to live stream, I'm just giving an opinion. The best time to live stream on the East Coast is about 6 p.m. or so on a Friday night.
Right.
Saturday night, and Sunday I would do it about 5 p.m. because people are going to go to bed early because they got to go to work the next day. But your what do they call it? The money shot, so to speak.
Right.
Friday night and Saturday nights. Sundays are good as well, but a little bit earlier.
Because you're picking up the East Coast at like 3, 4 o'clock, and you're going down. So when we're at 6, you're at 3 or 4. So
Exactly. So when it's 6 o'clock my time, I notice 5:30 Friday night my time, which is 5, 6, 8 o'clock your time.
right.
A lot of people come in. I'm gonna let the live play while I get my kids in bed. Thank you so much, Living for Jesus.
Thank you. I appreciate
That's
it.
kind of her. She's got her babies to put to bed, and
Mhm.
it's a school night. Yeah.
She's got her hands full with them. Today was the holiday, so kids were off. At least Yeah, they were.
That's true. President's Day.
I have baseball spring training tomorrow. Okay,
Very nice.
very nice. Take care. We'll see you. God bless you too, Judy May. Okay.
Yeah, you have according to what I'm looking at, you're about 2 hours and 21 minutes in
Yeah.
from what I'm looking at.
I want to try to get 3 hours. So I don't have to get up early tomorrow. So it's good.
Yeah, I hear you. To be honest, I'm just bored. I've been very bored over the past couple of days. Just bored. I mean, I went live because I knew I wanted to get a fish sandwich. I didn't feel like cooking, you know. But I admit I was getting kind of bored. I try not to think about it, but yeah. So I think I'm gonna have to find me a movie or something. You know, you can buy a YouTube movie or watch a YouTube movie for about $2.99, you know. And I've got a package for my son. And then I've got another package for Living for Jesus that I have to get together. I got to mail for her, but I got to wait, you know, till next month. You know how we do. The money comes in the month, and then we do a few things we normally can't do. So I have to wait. My son's package has been on my floor in my bedroom for about 4 days. He knows though. So I got to mail those out. I'm not complaining. I get a little depressed, and sometimes I just get bored, you know.
Well, I said this is the time of year where people get bored because you're indoors more than you would be. You're not you're doing the garden and stuff like that. So all you do is feeding the cat. What you doing?
Yeah, I stay out because there's a lot of cats that come by at night. I just stay and watch because I don't want other cats trying to beat up my outdoor cat to get his food, you know. I don't mind them sharing if he leaves something over. But I've known this cat this summer, I've known Lion for 5 years. That's a long time to be feeding the cat. Yeah.
Well, I got these 3 cats. It's 5 of them in the neighborhood that people just abandoned or whatever. And then I finally got attention of one of the animal control or the town enforcement where they're going after the birds, they're killing the birds, leaving the feathers, it's unsanitary. I can't.
Yeah, no, the cats have no. In that case, the cats have got to go. They got to go. Sorry, they got to scoop them up, take them to the shelter, probably get them vaccinated, put them up for adoption. Owners need to keep a close. They need to make sure that their animals are chipped. That's the first thing they do is they check for the chip.
Okay. Nicole, watch. So when I called them originally, they said they can't do anything about them. They don't have the room in the facility. You want to capture them, spay them, and we'll let them go again. But I told them,
catch and release.
And there's all sorts of carcasses in it. Well, what about the bird food? It's unsanitary. No. So that I have an appointment with somebody who's going to come to the house, and I got to, once the snow melts, I'll show them. I had some feathers on my deck.
Yeah, take pictures. You've been taking pictures?
Yep.
Good. Yeah, you got to have evidence. So they'll be willing to spend the money because they got the cages. They'll just put the food in the cage and they'll capture them. Then they can check them to see if they have the chip, and the owners will be held responsible. The owners should be very. There's nothing wrong if your cat wants to go run around a little bit, but make sure they come back in. Don't leave them all hours and hours out there killing birds and chasing squirrels and acting crazy.
Yeah, but they said it's against the law to keep the cats out in the cold weather. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like that. We've been blessed that it's been in the 40s here, and Lion will sleep outside on this padded chair. And he sleeps outside when it's 35 degrees, like it's summertime. He's got a very thick coat and got the padding underneath him to keep him warm.
I don't put,
A chip in my cat. She's an indoor cat. Yeah, I understand that. Living for Jesus is going to have 2 gardens,
mhm.
one for root vegetables and the other for the rest. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, your potatoes, your radishes, carrots. You have a deeper spot for them.
That's what I'm gonna do this year. I'm gonna have the vegetables with plant, and the 3 raised bed, and just have that specific plant. Where I had a mishmash last year, and then I'm gonna make a side garden with all root vegetables and some carrots. We'll see what happens. Should be interesting. I have a lot of books on it. Reading up on
I'm
it.
going to wait till it's steadily about 40 degrees at night.
Right.
And then once I see that that's going to happen, then I'm going to start collecting my egg cartons and start my plants indoors on top of the fridge. And then once the stems get thick and it's about 45 degrees at night all the time.
Yep. I bought a couple of disposable pot for some plants that I just went directly into the ground from Dollar Tree. They had like 5 or 6 of them in a pack, but 2 packs. And I'm gonna put some seeds in them through the greenhouse totally this year. So we'll see.
Yeah, Walmart has their seeds already, and I think the Dollar Tree has seeds as well.
And
I'm not gonna.
seeds. No.
I'm gonna be very basic this year. I'm not gonna try to do too much. I want potatoes, carrots, tomatoes,
Right.
and I want more varieties of squash. Of course, my sunflowers, but I don't want to do too much where it's confusing. I want big, ginormous tomatoes. So I'm gonna really try hard this year.
You have to get the beefsteak.
Yeah, I got to get the beefsteak seeds.
So I'm gonna put the seeds in the flat first. I'm gonna do like 3 or 4 of each. And then one spot for tomatoes, or one spot for like eggplant, squash, and stuff like that. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with the other, maybe the falling vegetables like string beans, stuff like that, cucumbers, in the 3 beds. And the other one will be like pumpkin, and then carrots, potatoes. I'm gonna try to grow potatoes, onions, stuff like that.
Steven, you do really, really well with those tomatoes. I was like amazed.
Yeah.
You do really, really. You had so many. You're giving some away. It was amazing. You do really, really well. You do good with all of it, but yeah, those tomatoes. Oh my gosh! I'm like, how is this man growing these tomatoes? I'm over here looking like I need to get one.
Well, I use the dirt booster combination. I'm going to show everybody, share the compost that I have, and I mix that with topsoil and everything, and that helps to boost the plant fertilizer.
Yeah. That's the first thing I got to do. Once it stays above freezing, I'm going to be fertilizing all my containers, getting them ready.
What you got to look for, Ace has it and Home Depot has it, but they have the 3 bags for like $1, or you get 5 bags for like $10.
What's it called, Stephen, again?
Topsoil, and it's where is it? I have it right here. It's Miracle Garden Soil. They have it on sale.
Okay. I'll check it out for sure. I'll grab a couple bags and do a little bit of blending. I think it's very important that you have to look up the plant and find out what it needs to thrive and to keep the roots strong. Oh, hello, Sharon. Thanks for coming in.
Joseph should be back around 11:45 if you want to stay up. He's coming back in. I heard what happened with you.
Yeah, I have an avatar up. I'm right here. Hold on. I'm right here.
Never
But I'm
mind.
here.
It went away.
It's good. She was wondering about the avatar, my avatar. That's why I showed myself.
Okay.
I'm right here.
And she was saying that she failed the eye test for a driver's license.
We're good.
Yeah. So we're praying for you that you get whatever you have to have done. And,
All right, Stephen, I'm gonna step down, okay?
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for allowing me to come on your channel. I appreciate you.
Anytime. Thank you. I don't think I'm gardening this year. I'm going to be working. She says, Lynn, why are you outside? She's feeding her outdoor cats. That's what she's doing. So we're praying for you. So Mr. Thumbs Up can work on his car and plant a few things, yourself. But I hope everything works out for you. I'm worried about that too because I'm 73. I may have to take a road test. Yeah, so that's what I told my eye doctor about. I have an eye doctor that is motor vehicle qualified to give the thing. They give it peripheral view, and they do it with the light, the blindness, and stuff like that. He has all that equipment, and he's approved by the he and she are approved by the motor vehicle to have the eye test, and we're going to have the eye test done by him, and I may have to take a road test. I'm fine with a road test, but not a written test. Same with me. I barely passed the road test the first time. Not the road test, the written test the first time because of my dyslexia and stuff like that. So I don't think I would have to take, they said that I might have to take the road test, not the written test. So we have to see. My license is due in September. What we're going to do is my wife's due in November. We're both due this year. So what we're going to do is we're going to go together and see what I might get away with it. But after that, I might not have the opportunity. I might have to take a road test. We'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping they don't do that. I know how to drive. Leave me alone, AOL. Yeah. I know what is the power grab, money, allegedly, I believe. Just don't do a parallel park. I could do just about everything. I just passed the road test because I goofed up a little bit on the thing and I told them what I did wrong. And when we took the road test, we didn't get the results until a few days later. When my son and my daughter took them up road, my daughter won't drive. But my son took the road test, my niece took the road test. They got the license that day, they passed. They don't do that. Didn't do that back then. So I'm practicing parallel park. I'm practicing stopping, make sure I stop now. They're also, I think it's allegedly South Carolina, North Carolina, New Jersey, Virginia, New York, about allegedly 5 or 6 states that do this new program. You have to watch out. They're getting you for just touching your phone while you're driving. You're touching the screen on your car while you're driving. If you have the the phone on your dashboard or something like that, that's a view violation or something like that, and you got to make sure all your lights are working. I've never had to parallel park, so I don't need to do it in my 60s. Yes, I know. Well, you're in the country, but we're here in suburbia. You have to learn to parallel park. So, but now the cars parallel park themselves. My car will parallel park itself. So, well, what I did do with the snow, because it was frozen, we cracked the bumper on the car. So we got to get that fixed. The snow is gone. Before we take the road test, they're going to look at that and say, oh, they're not maintaining the car. Fail. So we got to be careful with that. But what I was saying, they're going to go after you for lights out, tail lights out. Never used to be a point. It's a couple points on your license. Failure to change lanes, stuff like that. Your car parks itself? Yes. It's park assist. In other words, I'll pull into the spot, I'll press the park, and the car will actually park. And now they have cars that will turn, and you can actually pull into the spot. What it does, if you allow it, you're pressing the park on the console, there where the stick shift is, you press the button, you line up the car, and it goes in the slot. Yeah, we don't have the car inspection here. We do, but may not have the car inspection, but they're going to, if a cop pulls you over, I believe in some states, but they may not have inspection, but if you don't have a light working, they can give you a ticket and you get points on your license. That must be strange, yes. But what I do is I check all the lights, and with the snow too, that's a violation now. They pulled over a few cars since with the snow and everything. Cars had the snow on their roofs. The cops are pulling the people over. That's a violation too. And they want to make sure your headlights are clear and your backlights are clear of snow. So we had snow this morning again, so I cleaned the car entirely for my wife, and she went to work. She's still working at Dollar Tree. She wants to work. And I was busy shoveling and doing stuff around the house, getting ready for Easter, and I didn't cook, so we ordered pizza tonight for dinner. And then she's going to work on Wednesday. She says, you prepare the meal. I'll tell you what to prepare, and you prepare the meal. So I may do a video on it. We'll see. I would love to see your car park itself. I should show that, but what I don't want to show is the car itself, because it gives you the address and everything has the map up all the time. I gotta find a way to keep the camera on the camera. In other words, when you press the camera, I'll show you, but I gotta figure a way to hold the camera and let it park. In other words, show you that it will will put you into the spot. You line it up, and you got the spot. The arrows back of them will tell you you got this much feet to back up. It backs up, and it assists you. You actually feel it. It assists you. I got to figure out a way to have the camera show you the camera doing it. That's the difficult part. I don't know about the camera, and I can't hold the camera and be ready to press the button and then hold the steering wheel, adjust it to the point, and then watch it back up. But there's a couple of videos out in China. They have the car that actually pulls in. You have a map up all the time. And when you get in the car, the map comes up and your address will come up on the screen if you want, where do you want to navigate to. You press it and you press no, or it gives you a tutorial. Excuse me, it gives you a tutorial to tell you that you can't use your phone while driving. It's a fine. You're going to follow the rules. Everything will come up on the map. And what happened, our car, is that it tells you if something's out or not. I should show you that. You have a map, yeah. I'll show you. The map comes up, and then you get this thing that comes up. It says, this is your map, this is your street, comes up and everything, and it says, while driving, you know that to follow the laws of driving with the thing, you can't access your phone just through the screen, and it press okay, and then it'll let you drive. Do you have cameras filming the front and back of the car while you're driving? The back of the car, we have the side cameras that alert you when you're going in the other lane. What the car does, I could hold the car and I put the driver assist on, and I just let the car drive, and it will take you to the lane. When you want to turn, you have to put your signal on to get over to another lane, because it will stay in that lane. It's a driver assist, and that's a park assist too. So I could virtually let go of the wheel, but don't, it's an assist. You can just drive and let the car drive for you. In other words, you're holding the wheel, you're stabilizing. It's not a driverless car, but you stabilize it, and lets you maneuver the lane and everything else, and it can set your speed. I got to show everybody that. So in other words, if you go into another lane, it lets you know there's a car. And what I hate is that somebody's walking in back of you. It's great. I think who will stop. The car will stop. Won't let you hit another car. So with all the safety features on the car, I don't know why I would have to take a road test. But I should show everybody that. So when you start up the car, the push button, start up the car, there's a little thing on the dashboard by the steering wheel, comes up, the car comes up, and it says system check, goes through everything. Tires, brakes, crash test. There is a thing on the thing that it says a little thing with the car crash that we dented the bumper. So not dented the bumper, but cracked it, and it is telling us that it has to be repaired. And we have the anti-theft device on the car too. That I could tell the car to stall. So, but I don't like that. The camera is that this is recording all this information. I want to know where that data is going. Is that going to my insurance company? Stuff like that. My car warns us if we get too close to a vehicle. It saves me once someone stopped in front of me. But my car actually alerts us, also alerts us when the car takes off. You get a beep, 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 and tells you the car in front of you went. What this will do, it will stop. It won't. You get beep, 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 and it'll stop. Your brake will engage and stop you from hitting the car. And then backing up too. When you're backing up, usually if you put on the brake or whatever, you're backing up a little bit, brake, engage. Had a few times that happened to me. And you're jolted like that. That's what happened with my wife. She has a thing with her spine. She has to go for a shot. I think they put it in the muscle or whatever. Because she got whiplash once. And it's really bothering her. So that jerk hurt her back. So she's got to go for another shot. She doesn't want to get the surgery. Difficult. I would want to know where the information was going to. And they're saying that they're recording all that. And it tells me, and also the car will tell you I'm driving a little bit erratically or whatever. And it would tell me I've been driving for a period of time. It would say it's time to chill. In other words, a coffee cup would appear on the screen and it's time to chill. Take it easy. You know, you sure you have all this stuff on it. It's unbelievable. Gives you the time, the brake, the amount of mileage you have, how much gas you have. Tells you when to get gas in the car. Our lease is up. We extended a lease. The lease is up in 26. And then 26. So 2027, we'll look to getting another car. We'll see. All depends on us driving and everything else. It's not an electric car. Oh, right? No, it's not an electric car. I will not get an electric car. Right now, there's a lot of house fires and everything in this area because people have the chargers and the chargers are catching fire because of the lithium battery too cold for the car. They're not putting it in the garage, charging the car outside the garage. When you lease the car, they take care of all repairs. They give you free oil changes and repairs stuff that you have to pay for maintenance and break stuff like that. Our lease warranty is up this year because we decided what we're keeping that. We extended the lease. So we're responsible for it. If the car gets damaged, we have to pay for the damage to our insurance. We have to maintain the car. They give you a break, but you have to maintain the car. It's like it's your car. You're just leasing it to them. You got to keep the car in shape. That's horrible. That yeah, couple of them. Yeah, the lithium battery catch fire. That's why a lot of places, especially in New York City, people are putting these electric bikes in the building and they're catching fire because they're going through the snow or whatever, and the snow will get salt will get into the battery, or they're not cleaning it off, and it'll corrode the battery and will catch fire. So I don't want an electric car for that reason. What I'm wondering, they want the electric, all the school buses to be electric, and they're expensive. They're fighting it allegedly here. And the school buses think, well, we had a power failure, but the power went out. And if the power went out for a day and the battery wasn't fully charged for the next school day, power came back on, how could they get those buses out? Because they weren't charging. And especially in the cold weather, to keep the buses outside. They don't have a facility to put all the buses inside. What happens there? But if things stop working, do you pay to have it fixed? That lease, if things stop working, stuff like that, within a certain time frame, like it's 3 years, 4 years, whatever, with powertrain, everything, they cover everything. But for regular maintenance breaks, a light goes out, you have an accident, you have to pay for that. The engine, the transmission, air conditioning unit. We had 2 recalls on the car. Problem with the backup camera, they replaced it. We now have a problem with the lights on our car, so we got to get them lights automatically come on and go off during the day. Now they're staying on. You have to click the switch, so I have to go into that. And the truck latches, so I got to go into that. Once the weather clears up, it's automatic. When you stand under the back of the car beeps. You have a camera under the bumper. The trunk opens. Don't worry about it. The latch by the driver's seat open will not open, so we got to get that fixed. That's covered under warranty. But we have to pay for brakes. We have to pay for tire maintenance, stuff like that. They give you three or four oil changes here. So we used up our oil change. So next time we got an oil change, I'll go to where my son and get it fixed. Oil change or whatever. And it went so much, and once you do the work there, I won't go there for that. I will go to a auto mechanic and do it, charge a lot less. And they would, you got to get the brakes fixed. It would cost us $400 for the brakes, and they could do it for like under $2. So, and we have to get the car inspected every year too. And if you don't, that's points on your license. So everything you're thinking of, it's points and everything, and they last longer. And the insurance is so freaking high here. We're looking to buy a cheap rate and stuff like that. That's why I don't stay here anymore. It's ridiculous. So I was hoping Joseph comes back. Told him I'll be up until 11, 12 o'clock. We'll see where he is. He may come back. We'll stay on. I will stay until 12:30. See if he comes up. It'll be 11 o'clock. This time he took his wife fruit shopping. to see where he is. Let's see if he'll acknowledge me. Just left me a message. What do you say? That's apps. Don't answer him. We'll see if it comes up. I got a call. Right now. I have a busy week. A busy week. Good night. Thank you for coming in, Sharon. I appreciate it. I'm going to stay on for a few more minutes. I'm going to see if I can get Joseph to come back up. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm praying for you that everything works out. And good luck with the job, too. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. We're gonna call it at 3 hours. Stay on for like 3:15 or so, and then she says thank you. 3:15. We'll try until like 12:15 or so. If Joseph doesn't come up, we're gonna end it because I have a busy day tomorrow too. I will show you what I'm doing tomorrow, and I will be live tomorrow night. I'm gonna come up early and go through all the tell Joseph I said hi. Okay, I will. I'm gonna text him if I go off before he comes up. If he doesn't come up before 12:15, if he doesn't come up before 12:15, I'm going off. So I will tell him, I'll text him and tell him you said hi. I'm going to bed myself. So we'll catch him tomorrow night, probably. We'll be on tomorrow night. I'll be on Wednesday night. I'll be on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week. And I'm going to try to keep my watch hours up above the threshold that do it with the shorts and everything else. We're going to go over all that with the key in the video. So watch for it. Key is in the video. I will tell Joseph you said hi. So remember that the key is in the video. Going forward, we'll talk about that on Friday, what the key is in the video, and hopefully Joseph can come up with me on Friday. If not, I will be up. So keep watching the channel. And we'll go over all the steps and what we did so far, and cameras and different settings on your phone and stuff like that. Androids are much, much better now. Look at that. It's metal, so that's what it's picking up. And I will tell everybody about it. So we're gonna go to 12:15. If Joseph don't come back, we'll call it a night. So I gotta take care of the garbage because we didn't have garbage yesterday. I have to take care of it tonight. And I will be back tomorrow night at between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. Hopefully be on at 8:35 tomorrow night. And I will explain to everybody why I picked 8:35. Good night. Bye. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate it. We'll stay on till we get the 3 hours. And we got the 3 hours, we want the 15 minutes or so. And if I get that, Joseph, don't come back up, we'll sign off. So thank you, Nicole, for that. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Go check out people's channels. Let me know what you think. We'll be praying for everybody in the chat. Thank you all for being here. Pray for Nicole. Pray for Sharon of Connections to Life Ministries, Judy May, Grandma Lynn, Jesse M., Louis Fowler, Lula, Deb, Crafts, Squirrel Magnet Fishing and Outdoors, that we all get our monetization and soon living for Jesus as well. So thank you all for coming into the chat tonight. And of course, Joseph Trockel, thanks. Pray for his wife that everything heals in his wife's eye. And I will see everybody tomorrow night, same time, same channel, live from the man cave again. My wife is telling me to go do it, so I gotta go do it. Tomorrow night I'll be running squirrels videos, running Lint. I did Lint this afternoon till I came on. She was live and I ran a little bit more of her videos. I will be doing Squirrel tomorrow night. I'll be doing Judy May on Wednesday. I'm going to check out Louis Fuller. I want to thank everybody for being here, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to ding that bell by liking and subscribing to the channel. It helps YouTube tell them you're watching my channel and put my channel out to other people. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate it very, very much. So thank you for that, and I will be here tomorrow. I'm coming. So we'll leave it at that. I will see you tomorrow night. Till then, Stephen F. signing off. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell. I'll see you in the next one. Remember, the past is behind us. The present is now. The future is what you make it. So let's make 2026 better than 2025. And keep watching the channel for the premiere of the new 2026 Garden Aquatics channel, and hopefully be monetized by then. Till then, Stephen F. signing off. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Can't say enough. It's like, comment, subscribe, share the channel out, and ding that bell. 5 things. Like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, and ding that bell. I'll see you in the next video. And Judy May is saying good night. Steve, good night, and God bless us. Thank you, Judy May, and she says it to everybody in the chat too. As usual. Good night to everyone in the chat. God bless us all. Thank you, Judy May. To everybody, good night, and God bless you. I'm going to contact Joseph after I get off the air. Tell him I had to get off, and I will be back tomorrow night. Hopefully, you can join me then. Then, Stephen F. signing off. Bye for now. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, all.